Hello, Omni here, and today we are back playing Kin and Quarry. First of all, I've got a teeny tiny confession to make. I kept playing after the last stream. So, we just gotten to about day 40 on the last stream. We're now at day 50. So what have I done during that time? During that time I tried to avoid doing any upgrades that would impact how the game is playing or the kind of scenarios we're experiencing. So I've not got any of the new creatures that we can dig with. I've just gone down a bit. So what has changed? We've ascended, we've cleared 2 more levels. One of the levels just gives an ascension point and doesn't change anything else, so no new features, no new skill trees or anything like that. And the second level we cleared, we got I think the damage increase is now ×6 rather than ×3, or it lasts twice as long. Something like that. But my intention was to grind out some of these crystal orbs. At the end of the last video, we spoke about having a lot of pale orbs, and we were now only really getting the aether orbs and the mystic orbs, but we still had a lot of upgrades in the Evertree that needed the crystal orbs. So we've been going through and trying to upgrade those where we found them. Now, the farming build that we were looking at, which is all moles, just digging straight down, was working pretty well. And I think that might even work quite well for progressing as well. So so we're focusing our upgrade on the mole specific power, which now needs these mystic orbs. We've upgraded everything that needs crystal orbs, I think, and the pale orbs are kind of useless now. Oh, that is one thing. We unlocked this generic damage as part of an ascension, which used pale orbs. Okay. In terms of leveling up, we're focusing on increasing damage to all non-miscellaneous blocks here at the bottom. So we're trying to save up and get these. So if we go, let's just do a run from layer 3 just to kind of get back into the rhythm of what's going on. Oh, a legendary artifact there. Yeah, so we've got all moles. We've got the artifact that we've got the ascendancy option selected, where the moles dig much further and much longer, but they fall asleep afterwards, and you need to wake them up by hovering your mouse over them. So I suspect these guys will start falling asleep soon. Let's help you catch up. There you go, they're starting to fall asleep now. Try and keep these guys going. Yeah, and this is what happened. I accidentally cleared some layers because I started up at layer 3 or whatever that was. And then I accidentally just kept drilling all the way down to, I don't even know what layer we're on now, 7, something like that. You guys wake up. Oh yeah, another thing to mention, whilst doing this, we did manage to get quite a lot of artifacts because we're just literally hitting every block all the way down. So we've managed to, I can't really remember how many, but we've managed to employ a few more staff as well. So we got some cuprite. Moldavite, so that's 4, 4, 2, 8. So we've got another 2 units we can... So almost at 40. Okay. I think that's introduction done back into the rhythm of it. So let's level up. So we've got 3 mining efficiency nodes around here. And this one requires 2, this one requires 3, and this one requires 4 level up points. But the increase you get is, it always makes sense to get the highest one you can afford. So what I've been doing is, if I can afford the level 3, I get the level 3. Then when I get another level up point, I'll remove that one and get the level 4 one instead. And that seems to work out the most efficiently. Let's go to the Evertree. So let's upgrade the moles. So damage with the explosion. I'm not sure I've seen the explosions happen. I'm sure they must be happening. Mole diggers gain a 21% chance to also block damage to left and right. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And now I've just been upgrading anything else that doesn't require mystic orbs. So yeah, anything to do with fireflies or the click axe we've been getting as well. And because the moles are affected by the chosen, we've been getting the chosen upgrades too. Okay, let's return. So let's go down to level 8 and see how we fare. Let's go. Yeah, so taking a lot more damage. All the blocks are a lot more hardy this far down. But there are lots of artifacts, but I don't know if we'll be able to make any progress towards them. There's a blue, that's helpful. So the blue fairies not only explode in the region, they also impact the highest bricks. They also do damage to those. All our guys gone to sleep? Yeah, so I think we're struggling. I mean, they're doing pretty well, but we are struggling to make progress at this level. Nice. Oh, I didn't see that. Bury that. Could have waited till they came across and got on the artifact. Well, a special event will occur today. Let's get read the artifacts first. So we've got Amazonite, Scapolite, Alvarite, Pure Gold, Minerite, Pentlandite, Pure Platinum. Okay, so enough for another unit. Oh, another 2 units, in fact. Level up. We got 1 level up, so we'll take it away from here and we'll give it to there. Let's go to the Evertree. Lot of mystic orbs, which is helpful. So the horizontal damage chance. So what's all of this? Spirits, we're not getting anything to do with spirits or dying. Firefly beam. When interacting with a firefly, add a 1% chance for a beam of energy to be fired from the heavens, inflicting 100 damage on all blocks. Then orbital strike fairy. Ah yes, so we do have, so we need 2,000 platinum for the rabbit supervisor. And the Necrowmancer. Unlocks the Necrowmancer building, allowing you to recruit Necromancer units. Through managed units. Yeah, so looking at the upgrades, the Rabbit Supervisor and the Necromancer seem to be kind of buffing units, but I will have to have a look at those in a second. Let's focus on getting the special event. It's the one where you get through layers and it increases everything by 10x. So let's start at layer 1. I'm trying to work out if starting at layer 1 is going to stop us from getting deeper, and we should start at layer 3 or something like that. Let's start at layer 1. We'll get through it all really, really quickly. I mean, the drill in particular just basically falls through at the level it's currently at. Right. Everyone happy? Everyone's happy. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, the drill's just gone. I'm going to set up here with these guys because I need to keep them awake. And we want to clear as many layers as possible. Then occasionally click the blocks so they're all roughly in line. So some of you guys are sleeping. Wake up, wake up, wake up. We'll click here to help these lot get down. And also now with the click axe, we do damage to the highest level blocks whenever we click. So that should be helping those guys up there. So 31, so we should be able to clear layer 6 before time runs out. Yes, okay. Oh, we just missed out on that rare artifact. We did get a artifact though. Store a light. It has been donated to the museum, only one. Oh, we got some luminous orbs there. Not sure. I mean, the drill and the guys with the drill must have gone pretty deep, I guess. Okay, let's reset the mic. Did we clear a brand new layer? No, we can't have. No, we can't have. Okay, we've got 3 level ups that round. So we'll put it into that. So let's just read this. Block efficient effect reward multiplier. Yeah, so I want to do all of these which involve decreasing the HP of blocks, essentially. Let's go to the Evertree. So this one's, yeah, the explosion. This one's mold diggers can gain, yes, that's the horizontal damage. So that's getting pretty expensive. Just can afford to max that out. And now the first thing that uses luminous orbs. Mold diggers gain a critical hit. So we're already at 30% critical hit anyway. Oh well, I can't afford that. But we can afford one of these. No, 2. Okay. So we might have nearly completed the... Oh, getting close to completing the mole skill tree. Okay, what else is... So firefly chance. So adding the chance for it to be... Increasing the chance for it to be a blue firefly. That's mystic orbs now. That's mystic orbs. What's this one? That's about the fox miner. What we got over here? So this is the Necrowmancer. Let's just save our so-called farming layout. That's about the Ferret exploder. That's about spirits. Okay. The drill now all needs mythic orbs. So the chosen critical chance. Let's increase that. That's chosen critical damage, so that's still those. That's about fox miners. So further the critical damage chance of the chosen. Chosen units gain a... That's also chance. So chosen damage, horizontal damage chance. And then that's critical. Okay. Nothing else we could buy, I don't think. So let's go look at the Necromancers. So manage units. So shoots projectiles down at blocks, inflicts minus 90% damage to misc. Cannot be controlled. So I wonder if a mole digger necromancer build is good, because the mole diggers aren't very good at regular blocks. Yeah, minus 90% damage to blocks that aren't miscellaneous. Let's try a kind of 60-30, 60-40 split. Try and do the maths to see if I've matched that. We're going to go with it. So starting at layer 8, we haven't really got any upgrades into our Necromancers, but let's give them a go. Oh, they literally stay at the top and shoot down, do they? There's a legendary artifact there. Oh, here's our drill. Not seen any projectile. Here we go. I think that's working well. I mean, if you only had a build that only had Necromancers, it would take a long time for the day to get started. So everyone's going to probably start getting tired soon. Yep. Right, everyone's awake. Be good to go this. I don't think I'm going to though. No. An extraordinary artifact. So let's get another couple of Necromancers. We level up, we did. So we can get a level 2 one. Okay, so shall we explore the Necromancer tree? We get a 5th chosen. Oh, can we afford that? We can. Let's get a 5th chosen. So we need ancient orbs to continue. Okay, where do you begin, Necromancer? So we need to start further up to farm some Aether Orbs. Return. Let's start from layer 4? 3. Let's do 4. Reset the mine. Just that. It is satisfying seeing the drill just plummet through the ground. Yeah, I think that's pretty good teamwork with the Necromancers and the moles, because the moles can make short work of the miscellaneous tiles, and then the Necromancers can come in and help with the kind of material blocks. Don't know if there's a bonus for clearing layers when you're just digging. Oh, so we got 72. So we maybe needed to start a bit lower actually, because we got crystal orbs and not Aether orbs. Goals and bonuses, yes. So this chap comes along and gives us overall multipliers for completing kind of progression goals. So hit a block in layer 9. We've got 10 extraordinary artifacts, 40 uncommon artifacts. We've mined 100 nickel and 100 platinum. So we're now up to a additional 20 seconds on the day for mining, a 1.8 multiplier for all damage, and rewards times 5.2. So we're actually getting close to 2,000 platinum, which unlocks the rabbit supervisor as well. So we started a bit high there. Let's start at level 6. 7? Let's start at level 6. Let's level up what we can. Well, I can't level up. That's in the Evertree, I mean. So Mystic Orbs, what do you need? Aether Orbs. So we could do the Firefly Space Beam. Increase how many of the topmost blocks the blue fireflies destroy. That's handy. Let's max that. And a chance for the firefly to be increases the blue chance. Let's get a little bit of space beam chance. Yeah, so with our mystic orbs, we'll start putting them into the drill and to the firefly chance. And we'll get some Necrowmancer upgrades as well. So we're trying layer from layer 6 this time. So we've got 3 Aether and 0 Mythic. I'll leave him because the drill's not coming yet. Just hoping for that space laser now every time we see a butterfly or fairy. Oh, need to be careful and just not do them in the middle of nowhere if I can help it. So we're all the way down to layer 8. I just did that in the middle of nowhere. I can't help myself. I'm just instantly like, oh, gotta get that clicked. I mean, if we focus on it, we could probably clear layer 8. Columbite. Special event Starfall. Every 4 seconds, a star will fall from the sky. The explosion impacts damage to equal to 20% of your current level. So we didn't get a great deal of Aether there either. But we did get some Mystic Orbs. Okay, let's try and get through layer 8 just because we've got the help of the Starfall today. I don't think we can level up anything. Yes, we can. We can undo this one and put it there. So we can get a little bit of Necromancer. I mean, that's big damage upgrades. Maybe we scale back some of the butterfly stuff. In fact, yes, let's do that. We're going to bring back butterfly. In favor of crystal orbs we don't need, so that can stay. So horizontal, That's just crystal orbs. Yeah, so I think I went around and upgraded everything that just uses crystal orbs, even if it's not part of our current build. Because we've got them to spare, essentially. So we've got plenty of spare mythic orbs now. Which I will save. Reduces delay between hits. What's this next one? That's still Aether orbs. Okay, let's try and clear level 8. Well, while we've got the Starfall. Do we shift to all moles? I think we shift to all moles, just because I don't think these guys are quite leveled up enough yet. So I had 18 Necromancers. This was at 25, so we'll go back to that ratio afterwards. Oh, we can get the rat, and we'll get the Rabbit Supervisor next go as well, to see how he works. Okay, at level 8, we definitely reset the mine. Let's go. Oh yeah, wow. Already struggling with that a lot. Maybe the moles, maybe the Necromancers were helping way more than I thought they were. I think it makes sense that that's the case. Yeah, even with the star powers, I don't think we're going to do it. Okay, so basically the Necromancers were really pulling their weight before. And got us all the way from level 5 down to level 9. But without them we can't even get through the layer we started on. Actually did a well-timed fairy for once. Oh, we got a palladium, so we can get an extra guy. Right. Let's go back to manage units. We'll shift back down to 25. Back to Necromancers. I just want to see how we do. On level 8. Just unlock that for 200 platinum. Well, yeah, we will check that out shortly, guys. I just do want to see how we do on level 8 with the Necromancers. Let's upgrade anything if we can. Can't afford any of these. We can afford the Luminous Orb. One Luminous Orb upgrade. And then, yeah, I want to save those for the Necromancers. Let's go. Level 8 still. Let's go. So we've just got that like hefty delay before the bullets start getting to us. Gonna start falling asleep. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna clear the layer, to be fair. But I think we got to maybe 50 blocks left, was it? Yeah, okay. So I think we did better. Maybe even. But I feel like the Necromancers will become more powerful when we can upgrade them. Yeah, probably the most redundant sentence ever said. But yeah, we need to bring these guys up to the same skill level as the moles. So still not really getting any Aether. So let's go back to level 2. Reset the mine. Can't afford to level up. Evertree, I don't think we can get anything with the Evertree really. Oh, we can maybe get something with the luminous orbs. Get more crit chance. We reset the mine. We can get another unit. Let's get... so what does the rabbit suit? Teleports to units, granting them 2 times damage for 10 seconds. Okay. That might be helpful. Let's go. So I think we want to be getting, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, iron, lead, barium, and manganese for the Aether upgrades. These guys are going to start falling asleep soon, I think. We have an artifact. Okay. Oh, so only 11 Aethers still, though. Oh, there's a legendary artifact as well. So we've got another unit. Let's do a mole digger until we can... Oh, so we just get a rabbit supervisor just for fun. Can't afford an upgrade just yet. We didn't get, or maybe got 1 luminous orb, but not enough to make a difference. So increase the fire rate. Increasing damage. I still need a few more, and that's Aether, and that's Aether. I wonder if there's some trick we're missing. So let's check the museum quickly. So yeah, so it's lead, barium, manganese, bauxite, and zinc we need. Yes. Okay. I guess we keep going at it for a bit. So we can probably start from layer 3, reset the mine. I mean, we're getting all the way down to layer 7, so we're kind of bypassing through well enough anyway. But we've got our rabbit supervisor, he's got a lot of people to supervise, so I hope he's up to the task. Let's go. Oh, I saw it, there he is. Motivating people. Oh yeah, they've got little ×2 by them. Celestial Blessing. Every 10 units, a random unit is blessed. Okay. And we got our goals and bonuses, chap. Oh, no exploration. No. We have got manganese, magnesium, and zinc upgrades, which did our damage multipliers, actually, I think. That's helpful. We've got another upgrade level up point. So increase the damage to all blocks. Okay, so what can we change to try and help ourselves here? We still have a lot of Necrowmancer upgrades we could do with. I'm going to start from that. So we only got 8. We only got 8 Aether from going down all those levels. Let's just start at level 1 in case I'm missing a trick. And it's actually the higher levels that have good materials for the Aether. Not watched these guys work yet. Stay with our top guys whilst we keep everyone awake. Make sure we get that artifact. Another 2. We can get another unit. Let's get another supervisor. We didn't get any. Didn't get any level ups. We only got 2 Aether orbs. Let's come in from our click axe then. Maybe there's kind of a hard limit. That's crystal, don't mind about using those. Yeah, maybe there's a bit of a hard limit to stop you, to force you to think about the type of build you want to have. So you can't just upgrade everything. So we've taken away our click axe now. So we want to come down where's the Necrowmancer? And that's the rabbit supervisor stuff is over here. So Necromancer, so that reduces the delay, so that seems useful. Blocks curse. When a spirit disappears, there's a 0.5% chance that the Necromancer will curse a random block, applying the fragile block effect to it. Again, we're already capped out on what we can afford still. Damage buff when a spirit. Yeah, so I'm starting to feel like this. The Necromancers want to work with the foxes. Oh, I wonder. Not with the foxes, with the ferrets. And then maybe this. Maybe we do need a more even mix. Because if we've got the Necromancers and they're starting to get these skills that do stuff with spirits, and then when the foxes blow up, they turn into spirits. When the ferrets blow up, they turn into spirits. And maybe we should be doing a fox and mole team up. Let's do a fox and mole team up. Okay, we're going to come off all of the ferret Necromancer upgrades, I mean. Okay, and those are just the ones that we got because why not spend our crystal orbs? Right, and then let's look at the fox upgrades. So we've got quite a lot of them anyway, just because they were crystal. So what we've got over here, fox minor horizontal damage chance. Let's go up here because this is fox damage. That's a movement speed. That's for Aether. So we've got, oh, that's not the right one. So we're up to Mystic Orbs now. So increase the minor critical chance. We can't afford that. Okay. And we do seem to be, or at least we were, getting good Mythic Orb collection. And then we could maybe have a look at some of the Rabbit Supervisor buffs. So we've bought everything we can afford with Aether. Yes. So let's give some back to our Click Axe. Not that we can afford a lot. Right, let's return. So we want to manage our units. So we're going to swap 20 Necromancer to 20 Fox. And we've got 2 Supervisors. Okay. I'm going to start at layer 1 just to see how we do. Almost do a bit of a kind of litmus test. Oh, foxes are just literally falling with the moles, not getting a chance to dig anything. Okay, I do feel that felt more even, having the foxes this run. I think they definitely must be helping on the on the more difficult blocks. Okay, let's go down to layer 8, reset the mine. Let's see how we do this far down. We're on reward multiplier by 3 and damage bonus 6. I've got no click power because we took it all for the foxes. I don't think we're going to get through that. We'd need some lucky blue berries, which we've also taken off the build. That was a lucky fairy really, but we're still not going to do it. Only 16 blocks left. Okay. We've got a little bit of everything. Can afford that. What can we afford in the Evertree? We can afford more digger crits. So we want to come up here for that's chosen damage. Minor critical hit chance. Let's do click axe damage with our Aether. We got that run. Just might as well buy anything that's crystal orbs because we've got so many. Afford anything else? No, we cannot. Okay. Let's do... just 10 miners. I'm actually going to possess, I can't remember what the right word is, but I'm going to possess one of them to go and then just try and go for depth. How do I do it? I've got a mole, I don't want a mole. There we go, I love you. Yeah, I mean, these blocks are pretty tough, to be fair. I avoid these lava blocks because they do take a good amount of hitting to get through. What are they? Mercury. Should be able to get to level 10. Can I get this? Maybe. Oh, I don't think so. We got Garnerite, Boulder Opal, Cinnabar, Pure Mercury. Oh! Did we clear the level? Oh, we did. The one time I wasn't even paying attention. More than half my essence has been recovered. You forever have my gratitude. Please continue to make use of ascension bonuses. You're doing great. I am proud of you. Thank you, tree. As your glow, fireflies spawn twice as often. Okay, so we can start at layer 9. I think we're starting to struggle. We are starting to struggle. I wonder if the builds we're doing are just incorrect. So do we do more of a mixed? Let's do 10, 10, 10. And then some supervisors. We'll have 5 supervisors. Right. Let's return. What? 20 level up points. I'm not sure how that happened. So let's do the damage to all the other blocks. Let's do a reward multiplier. The duration. Oops. Duration. Increases the power of it a bunch. Increase the yield of miscellaneous. So what have I got up here? When dealing, there's a 50% chance. Seismic activity. Yeah, I do like the fragile effect. Let's do that, and then, okay. Right, let's see what we can purchase in here. Our moles are still our top lads, so make sure they get some love. And if we can, yeah, the buff duration, let's do that for our supervisors. I think that's everything. It sure is. Okay, so let's keep it down at, let's stay at the bottom layer. Okay, and let us do it. Oh, we didn't check the ascension. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's that happened at the same time I did the fairy. Wait for this blue to get somewhere. It's going to destroy some stuff. Possess this fox. So we've got a multiplier block here. So if I can get that, I think that's going to increase the amount we get from everyone. Oh, all the moles have gone to sleep. Need to wake them up. There's a legendary over here. I don't think I'm going to... Oh, I might be able to destroy it. Nice. Got an uncommon. Tug type. Let's do a mole. Golden bonuses. Destroy any layer on block 10. Oh, got some rewards for collecting stuff, that's good. So we've got 6.6 reward multiplier now, and nearly a 2 times damage multiplier. Let's go to Ascension. So let's adjust the Ascension now that we're using a more mixed set of animals. So let's undo all of them, so we really need to consider. So what we got down here, Supernova. When an explosion occurs, there's a 5% chance for each active spirit to also inflict the same damage. Okay. Workers' rights. Ferrets no longer explode and create spirits, they instead launch 10 bombs in random directions around them. The Ferret Exploder thanks you for choosing this. Explosions created in this manner cannot create fireflies. Okay, so let's try these two. So level up points, oh, that's why we got all those level up points, because we got a plus 30% retroactively. Whenever a rabbit supervisor teleports to a mole digger, that mole digger is no longer allowed to rest. Okay, let's try that. When a Necrowmancer launches, there's a 20% chance that that a topmost block will also be damaged. Okay, let's try that. All explosion damage is increased by 2. Let's try that because we're going to get all of these little bombs as well. There's a damage buff stack there, which I think I was using before. The first time a drill runs out of fuel, all fox miners will be teleported to its location. Interesting. Maybe worth trying now, but if we're trying to clear the layer, probably not. Mole diggers will now also be slain by explosions. Becoming a spirit that travels upwards, damaging all blocks equal to the damage of the mole digger in its path. Let's just see how that plays out. Fox miners will now be slain, so we don't want I don't think we can handle the foxes also being slain. When using your LBM skill, the topmost blocks are also damaged. Fox miners gain 1 damage for every mole digger. So let's do that one. So they won't rest anymore, so they don't need to be woken up. Let's see how we do. Okay, we've got quite a lot of luminous orbs. So crit chance. Digger max hits, that's a good one. Which I can't afford. In fact, I can't afford either of them. Can't afford anything to do with foxes. Can't afford anything at all. I've spoken to goals and bonuses. Wolf. Okay. Let's see how we do. Right, I'm going to be this fox. Oh, yes. We have got lots of little bombs. Okay. Oh yeah, so I think our fox got teleported there to when the drill ran out of fuel. How many? 160 blocks left. Oh, there's still quite a lot, really. Take some doing. I wonder if we scrap the Necromancers and focus on, yeah, our ferrets, moles and foxes. So we've got 26 more luminous orb. Okay, let's go into the managed units. Let's go to the Necromancers. Oh, what's this? Having a lot of Ferret exploders could introduce performance problems. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to the Evertree. Let's get rid of anything on the Ferrets. Did we already do that? On the Necrowmancers, I mean. We already did do that. Right, max hits for the moles. Quick chance. We do have one level up point. Can we do anything with it? Probably not useful. I wonder if it's worth exploring down these trees just to see if I'm missing a trick with something that's actually helpful to destroy the other blocks. So I'm going to remove these and see what's behind some of these. So Humble Dirt Farmer, it's miscellaneous. Adds a renewable block effect, increasing all damage inflicted. Converts miscellaneous blocks in the next 1 layer. Converts miscellaneous blocks in the next 1 layers beyond layer 1 into layer 1. Converts miscellaneous blocks. Oh, is that saying it's basically gonna reduce the level of... So converts miscellaneous blocks in the next 3 layers beyond layer 1 into layer 1 dirt. So it'll be easier to mine. Miscellaneous dirt rewards from miscellaneous dirt blocks now have a 0.2 chance to be multiplied. So is this all miscellaneous related down this tree? Block effect that creates a mini drill. Okay, so maybe this would have actually been a good tree to follow in the early game. So what have we got going towards this coal side? So we've got the hidden ores. When a coal block is destroyed, there's a 10% chance that you will also obtain a random ore. This is superheat. Adds a 10% chance for blocks affected by coal block effects to trigger their own effects. Fuel air when breaking. So we're not even seeing coal. Increase the radius of block damaged by fuel air explosion. I mean, am I missing something here? Because we're not... Coal's only on the first couple of levels. So what's this way? The split chisel. There's a 10% chance to do the block above and below it. Okay, so that doesn't go anywhere. That's the bomb. So nothing down there. Assume nothing up there, no. Let's follow the seismic activity up. So, spirit. Conjuring a spirit created at its location. Okay, and nothing really up there either. Seismic activity just haven't seen at all, I don't think. Okay, so let's get our damage to all blocks up again. Let's do the fragile one. Yeah, might as well do that. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing kind of... We're not missing anything major on the kind of level up skill tree. Let's reset the mine, because I'm not really sure what's changed now. Manage units. So we upped the moles. Yeah, we removed the Necromancers, up the moles. Ferret Exploder. Let's just check the Ascension and see if the moles are dying from the blasts now. Ferret Exploders no longer explode. They create mini bombs. This can result in total chaos if you have a lot. It will introduce lag. You've been warned. Okay. Start of each day. I don't think that was very good. Mole. So let's try and see if we can see a mole digger explode. Let's just try that. So the fox miners will now also turn into spirits. Let's go. Right, I'll be this guy. I'll be you. I'll be you. So do these mini bombs even kill anything? They don't. Okay, so that's why we're not seeing any spirits. So that is incompatible with spirits. Turn that down. We were doing a lot better this time. It's just unlucky that we've not been able to clear level 9 basically. So as fun as all of the mini bombs are, I think next run we modify those Ascension awards to not do the bomb so that we get the spirit effects. So that means we've got a spare one for something else. Let's do this. So the moles are going to need waking up again now. But they can also be buffed by the rabbit, so they don't need waking up for the rest of the day. Let's do seismic activity, even though... In fact, let's go around and collect all of the block effects next. So that's the bomb is the next one we can get, even though it wasn't very good. Right, more hits from the moles. Mole damage. That's ancient orbs. So that's digger critical. That's critical hit damage. Oh, so it's only at 1.05 extra anyway. Let's increase that a little bit more. Is anything else dancing at me? No, it is not. Okay, let us go. So everything should be dying now. Yep. Don't know what this... That's a times 2. Yeah, so I think all of those spirits were also exploding then. And that's a fragile. I think that's the fragile symbol anyway. I can't even get that with my mouse click anymore. Yes, I think we can't have everybody dying. That causes a little bit too much chaos. Boom. I mean, some of the spirits having to go literally all the way to the top of the mine. Maybe we're going to get there in time. Celestial Blessings, a random unit will be blessed tomorrow. Okay, or today. So we got some level ups. Let's get the bomb effect. To the Evertree. We did get. Increases damage mold diggers do. Okay, let us have a look at our ascensions again. Having everyone die is too much. So final warning, whenever a rabbit supervisor... Oh yeah, it's not allowed to rest. When any necromancer launch out, we're not even got any necromancers. Mold diggers will now also be slain by explosion, becoming a spirit that travels upwards, damaging all blocks in its path. I guess it doesn't really have any blocks in its path. Stabilizing cause. Yep. Yep. High risk environment. Foxes will be slain. So let's get the let's allow the foxes to be slain. Let's help the drill out. Let's start the day with some damage buff. Okay, let's get layer 9 done. Let's go. Okay, so everyone is respawning at a reasonable level. They're not having to go literally to the top of the mine. Yeah, I just feel like making such slow progress to what we were before. Let's switch out the units. Let's go back to a full mole digger build, or a mostly full mole digger build. So we've not got any of the explosion ones, there's no point in that. We do have some supervisors still. Don't have necromancers, don't need that. We can do the drill. Coffee, don't need explosion. Have +3 attack at the start of the day. High-risk environment, we don't need that. So that's good, the damage synergy there. Let's do... no, let's just do the horizontal blast with the Firefly. None of those were particularly great. Right, the Evertree. Digger damage. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we need to refund after we've respect. Yeah, let's go. So I will need to wake everybody up. Is that just a normal block? Let's see how low we can go. Let's see what this meant. Neobium? Cobalt. I feel like we did better there. No exploration, no archaeology. Yeah, we've hit a bit of a brick wall. We have hit a brick wall. I wonder if we need to be farming. Getting lots of the different animals leveled up, so we can start working on some good synergies between them. Might as well get that. I'm going to do damage to other blocks. So we get more damage still for the moles. I wonder if we've had the most luck with the moles and the Necromancers. So let's do 30 moles. I think we've got about 15. Let's do 15 Necromancers. Back to the Evertree. Let's refund anything to do with rabbits. Foxes, I meant. Why can't I undo that one? Oh, here. Chosen we want to keep. Do we take it from the drill as well? Let's let's upgrade the Necromancer again. And I wonder if we take our points out of the drill, and unfortunately we've maybe just been spreading ourselves too thinly. Let's see if that gets us through. into mystic orbs. If a yes, we've not got spirits. That's what we saw, wasn't it? Damage buff. If so, granted damage buff when a spirit disappears. So let's not do mythic orbs there. Let's do the damage delay and let's get out of the spirit part because we're not generating any spirits. Let's use them instead on the rabbit supervisor. So buff damage, more buff damage, or when a rabbit supervisor teleports. Okay. Okay, that's getting pretty damaging pretty quickly. Okay, maybe we need... Let's see how we do with that. So what units have we got? 29, 15, 5, return. Reset the mine. And let's give it a go. Let's start. Yes, they're seeing 2.7x on some of the guys, so I guess the mole has been visited by his rabbit supervisor. Still struggling though. Okay, we're missing something. What I'm going to do, we'll keep doing the video, but I'm going to call it a night for myself. I'll continue tomorrow. And what I think we'll try is a Necrowmancer and Ferret build. And reset the Evertree. And just build up with a real focus on the Necromancers and Ferrets. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to call it an evening for myself here, and the video will continue for you guys in a second. Okay, so we're going to try and see what a Necromancer and Exploder build looked like. Let's get rid of our diggers. We're going in on Exploders and Necromancers. Let's do 3 rabbits and we'll get these almost even. Right, let's go to the Evertree. Do we do a full reset? Let's do a full reset. Let's save what we got first. Okay. So generic damage. Exploder. Exploder damage. Explosion size. Increases the damage. Oh, just more exploded damage. Exploded damage. And we want some Necrowmancer bits and bobs as well. So what's this bomb chance? So this is about their spirit doing damage. Horizontal sway, okay, yep, we want that if we're going down the spirit damage route. Increasing that spirit damage even more. Increasing the sway even more. Then really increasing the spirit damage. That sway amplitude even further. Increase the bomb chance. Okay, so bomb damage multiplier. Right, let's save that thought for now. Go down the Necromancer tree. So we're going to curse block. So when a spirit disappears, there's a 5% chance that the Necromancer will curse a random block, applying fragile to it. And we've got the fragile level up so that that's more, gives more resources and things, so that's good. If a disappearing spirit conjures a unit, that unit has a damage increased. Okay. Was that by 1 for every Necromancer? Yes, okay, so that's pretty good. So that's going to increase by 20 odd. Increases the duration of buffs. Let's go down this way a bit. So what's this? When a block is cursed, it will now also affect blocks around it. Okay, let's max that out. When a spirit does a fire, so that's increasing the chance. So up to 10. So when a spirit disappears, there's a bonus damage buff. Let's get rid of that for now. Let's go back up to these. So what's this? Horizontal blast chance. Vertical blast chance. Okay, we're about done with these. Oh, what's this? Reduces the delay. Yeah, we should have got that earlier for sure. Okay, so that's our crows and ferrets kind of maxed out. So what do we want next? We want fairy stuff. Oh, we should definitely get the generic damage. That's only pale orbs anyway, which we'll have got an abundance of. Let's go down the Clickaxe tree. Clickaxe cooldown, Clickaxe max stock. Clickaxe cooldown. Clickaxe damage. Max stock. Can't afford that. Okay. There's probably no point going down the mole tree or the fox tree. That does lead to the chosen stuff, but that only affects moles and foxes. So we could go the drill way. Let's go the firefly way. So let's start saving this layout. Let's call this bomb magic. Save. Nearly hit load then. That could have been a disaster. Let's get all the firefly upgrades we can afford. That's that. So we then... Oh, we can afford this as well. And at that point, we might as well spend it on the drill. Okay, getting pretty far into the drill tree. I guess I'm gonna get into the mythic orb stuff soon, which we don't have enough of. Okay. Oh, there is some rabbit supervisor stuff down here, actually, isn't there? So we might as well get everything that only costs pale orbs, because I think we know we can max out everything that requires pale orbs. We need mystic orbs to get down the rabbit tree anyway. Okay, let's save that for now. Save loadout. Overwrite the other one. Let's see if there's anything up here that was more generic. That's for the fox. 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 The chosen. Yeah, just the mole and the fox. Okay, so we didn't even get to anything that requires the luminous orbs. I wonder if we do need to do some farming, essentially. Let's see what makes sense from an ascension perspective now that we're doing bombs and ghosts and such. So I got top level vertical firefly blast, although we have put some money into the fireflies. Immediately thought of The Last of Us then. Let's come back to that if we want to put stuff into fireflies. When we use our left mouse button, the topmost 2 blocks are damaged. That might be useful. We're trying to clear layers. Fox miners gain. So we haven't got any fox miners. We don't have any mole diggers. At the start of each round, new day, you will automatically have plus 3 stacks of reward multiplier. Well, let's do that because we definitely need more resources. Fox miners, we don't have any. Automatic refueling, so we do have the drill. Firefly stuff. Mole diggers, we don't have any. Let's drill. Start of the day, we'll have a damage buff, okay. Enhanced explosions. So the damage is increased, but the size is reduced. So let's try that. An explosion because there's a 5 chance for each active spirit to also emit an explosion. We can try that, but maybe we don't want this enabled when we have this one enabled, because we want the explosions to be as large as possible. So workers' rights. So we don't want that because we do want there to be ghosts. This one just launches loads of little kind of cannon bombs everywhere. When a rabbit supervisor teleports, so we don't have mole diggers. When a necromancer launches a potential, there's a 20% chance. So we've got necromancers. So we can go. So we've got 3 ascension points left actually. So do we go for the click? And then do we go to the 2 fairy ones, or do we go for the drill ones? So this drill one is actually only about the fox miners being teleported. So that's a non-starter anyway. So it will generate 0.5 fuel whenever a coal block is destroyed, which we're not going to be. So might as well be the 2 fairy ones and the click axe. Okay, let's start a bit higher up because we do need more mystic orbs. And let's go. This might be loud. Oh, there's our drill. So some of them dropped an extra little bomb there. So I kind of want to see some of these blocks getting fragile. Well, there's a whole, so that one did, and it's impacted a whole area of blocks. The drill is doing some good damage, at least. So we've gone down to layer 8. The reward multiplier is up to 9. Oh my gosh. We've got 77 mystic orbs there. So what's going on today is your glow. Fireflies spawn twice as fast. Will always be blue. Okay, so that's good for getting through a layer. So where have we done that? We've done it from level 4. So that's pretty handy on the mystic orbs. So we'll go down to the bottom level just to take advantage of the fireflies and see how we do with this this build. But let's spend our orbs first. So vertical blast chance, horizontal blast, vertical blast. Let's do this damage buff. Let's do the resurrection increase. Okay, can I get anything else around here? Only mythic orb stuff, which I don't really want to spend. Okay. Return. Let's go down to the bottom layer we can, which is level 9 or layer 9. We'll see if we can clear layer 9 with the help of today's special event. Yes, that did one of the perks horizontal bashes. I want to try and make sure I get all of the fragile blocks so that the bombs that the ferrets drop can be used on blocks that actually need some damage. Legendary artifact there, just off screen. Hopefully some of you guys will come down and get that. Oh. Should be enough time. There we go. Got it because of the fairy. It's lucky I got the vertical shaft there, which... So we didn't do the lair, but we did get a few... We got enough. Damn right, so we've definitely got another unit, at least one. Oh, 2. So what do we need? Let's get more ferrets. So this one does 2 times damage for 10 seconds. So hopefully that is useful. It's hard to quantify a lot of this sometimes. Let's go back to level 4. We'll farm mythic or mystic orbs for a bit. Let's go. So these ones are attacking blocks. Yeah, they don't really get that deep for some reason. So that is good for clearing stuff up that's higher, I guess. Yes, I didn't realize this reward multiplier was times 9. That's pretty good. Oh, does that say it's multiplied by our max layer? So our max layer is 9. So I wonder if that increases over time, because we definitely won't. That definitely wasn't times 9 earlier in the game. It was a nice big fairy blast. There was an upgrade that the fairy would shoot an orbital laser, but I've not seen that happen yet. Oh, so the reward multiplier, oh, it's just decreasing over time. So some Braggite. So we got 92 Aether Orbs. Not sure what we were struggling with previously. Let us spend down here. So that's where we had been spending our money. Mystic Orbs, Mystic Orbs. Yeah, so we just need more Mystic Orbs. So we've got 4. Let's just check that Ascension upgrade just to make sure I'm understanding that perk correctly. Where is it? So start each day, you will now automatically have 3 stacks of reward multiplier. Right. Okay. So that says to me it should be at least 3 times. Let's just start that again. Maybe we need to be a bit deeper, but let's just start at this level again. So the day damage blessing. Then we do have a 9 multiplier. Yeah, I do feel that maybe we need to rebalance this slightly in favour of the Necromancers. Oh yes, you guys are doing good damage. As you follow your dreams back up to heaven. Let's see how many mythical or mysticals we got that round. So 5, if that. Goals and bonus guy, have we done anything? Oh, we have. We've gotten 20 rare artifacts now, and 50 uncommon. And we've mined 100 cobalt. So 24 additional seconds per day, 1.9 damage, and 6.8 rewards multiplier. Okay, let's shift the ratios slightly. So let's bring you down to 15. And return. Let's go a little bit deep. Let's go to layer 6. Reset the mine. And let's go. So ×2 for the guys that have been hit by our rabbit supervisor buddies. We just saw that area got cursed, or get cursed. So we've got ×2, so we're up to 13 multiplier now. Got to remember that reward multiplier is good. We should upgrade that in the level up area. there's another times 2. So is that going to go up to 26? So, well, not quite 17. I guess that's multiplied off the base multiplier we've got, not the whole multiplier being multiplied. Let's get... Oh, there's a rare. It's a shame that's not on the fragile. Might not have time to get that. The legendary artifact. No chance. So we've got 54, and we're up to 100 and... One of those. What's this? Augur. Drops and XP rewards for all completed layers are increased by 10. Okay, so let's do that same run again. We will level up anything we can level up. So we've got the fragile stuff up to max. The multiplier, where was that? Oh, down here. Ah, so it's already maxed. Anyway. Let's do the split chisel. And to the Evertree. So this is the chain for the Necromancers, and this is the chain for the Ferrets. Let's see. It'll be worth getting this just so we can get in and spend our luminous orbs. So if the damage buff effect is granted by the Necromancer... Oh, that's the only thing in that chain. Okay, then we're into luminous orbs down here, so it might be worth respecking. I mean, that costs 24. Oh, I do like the block curse chance. Let's come up here. Bombs block the Ferret have their damage multiplied. Spirits now damage 100%. I'm just going to take from you briefly. I need a little bit more. So I can spend these luminous orbs I've got rather than just sitting. Wasting space. So we need ancient orbs and ancient orbs. I can't afford to put any back in there just yet. So keep all of our mystics. For now, let's save our bomb magic loadout. Vertical blast shot. I actually wonder if it's worth putting that in there more than there for now. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna get that ×2 right away, that's good. Oh, bit of lag. Bit of lag. I think the game has warned me that having a lot of bombers will cause lag. Nothing game breaking though, obviously. Plus 99. Plus 99 damage. So we've definitely cleared, we're up to down to layer 8. So I think we're doing pretty good. Just missed that fairy. So we got 100, yeah, so that was a good farming run for sure. Down to ancient orbs there. So what's this way on the tree? So when a spirit disappears, there's a 3% chance that the Necromancer will grant an auto-click buff, periodically casting Click Axe. Okay. When a spirit disappears, there's a 10% chance. Oh, it's increasing the chance of the curse. That's good. Let's increase that. Okay, let's return. I think, yeah, let's continue to farm, get more mystic orbs. I think, well, I'm just going to pop BAFK whilst this run happens. So apologies if we lose what's on screen. Just good timing to see where we got to, or I didn't get to see. Looked like we managed to clear a few layers though. An extraordinary, that's good, we can get another unit. Oh, another extraordinary, it's 2 more units. Let's get more Necromancers for now. So we didn't get that many mystic orbs that run. It's not level up that we need, it's the Evertree. Oh yeah, so increasing the curse chance. That's 12 per upgrade. Let's see how we fare. Let's see how we fare on layer 9 now, with some of the changes we've been making. Oh yeah, so that's my mouse click is happening sometimes without me pressing. I was trying to get the times to resource multiply before we got some of those fragile blocks, but it was not playing ball. Yeah, so you see my mouse is attacking. That is not my doing, that's happening because of that perk. Oh, it's a shame those fairies are overlapped. Go. That was good. Timing on some of those fragile spawns. One of the moles there, one of the ferrets turned into a ghost as I mouse over him when I was clicking, and I was like, oh my gosh, can I do his friendly fire on? But no, I think it was just a coincidence. So we leveled up a couple of times. Let's go that split chisel. So what does it say? Seismic activity adds a 5% chance for blocks affected by miscellaneous block effects to also trigger their own effects. Yeah, nothing new here. We didn't really get any mystic orbs. Let's go back to layer 5. Reset the mine. I think we've just got to continue farming. I mean, we've got a lot of luminous orbs to spend, but we just can't get to the areas of the skill tree that need them. I mean, the drill really does help us get to see what's going on down the shaft, and if there are any 2x multipliers. I'm trying to auto click now because of that perk. I should be doing this ×2, not other random stuff. Another ×2, we're up to 25, 29 resource multiplier. I mean, that's got to be pretty good. Let's get some of these fragile ones. Hopefully we've got a buttload of ore to look at. Orbs after that kind of multiplier. Not really, no. Goals and bonuses. None. All we did get for mining 1,000 silver. So we only got a few mystic orbs. Enough for one upgrade. Maybe I'm spread too thin. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not seeing this space beam. Let's recover. I mean, we're actually recovering so little from these. It's probably worth the chance. We need ancient orbs to do these. Let's reduce that curse chance a bit just to see what's going on past here. So we've reduced some curse chance here for the opportunity to do it over here using our luminous orbs. When a block is cursed, it will now also affect blocks around it. Okay, I think we're already doing that. Really? Let's see how that feels. Let's start a bit higher. Let's do layer 4. Reset the mine. And go. Oh, I missed what was the event that was happening today. Right, that's up for any multipliers. Fragile. Bomb. Fragile. ×2. And ×2. So what we're dealing with? Dealing with tin, lead, magnesium. I feel like we got a few. So we're getting tin, lead, and magnesium. So we go to the museum. So tin is crystal orbs, which we don't need anymore. Tin, lead, magnesium are all aether orbs. So it's platinum, gold, silver, magnesium we need. Maybe I've been starting a bit too high. Right. Let's return. We do have a few of these to spend. Let's put more into the block curse. Okay, so let's do layer 6. And so what do we need to be looking at? Oh, not manage units. Museum. We want to be looking for, magnesium, silver, gold, platinum, nickel. Okay, let's go. That's magnesium, I think, yep. It's lead. That's not quite what we want. That's definitely magnesium. Is that zinc? Okay. Tin. Silver, okay, we want that. Times 2 multipliers. What's the... Oh, it's hard to read any of that then. So what's this? The red stuff is gold. So we need that. So I wonder if this is the right layer to be starting at. So we've got a 28 damage bonus. Still only 8. I wonder if they just need a really significant amount. So I've just got no idea how much we're getting per run, even. So so it's 18,250. 563 done. Can't even read that. So 182,563 of 182,006. So we're only about 100 short. So is this how many we mined last run, actually? So we mined 2,000, 1,000, 2,000, 1,000. Still mined lots. I mean, unless this is lifetime mined. No. It's definitely not lifetime mined. So we need about 200 there. Or 100 rather. Thousands here. Like 9,000, 8,000. It tells me. It tells me what layers they're on. I don't need to guess. It literally just says. So layer 7. Maybe even layer 8 actually, because we need so much. We've only completed this one 55 times, whereas these we've completed 80, 90 odd. Okay, so layer 7. Return. We did get a few. So let's not level up. Let's go to the Evertree. So I was spending them on increasing the block's curse chance. I When a spirit appears, there's a 5 to... It now goes up to 6% chance that the Necromancer will grant a damage buff. Let's reduce that and get that damage buff up instead. Just needs more mythic orbs. Okay, so layer 7. Let's try this one more time, and then we maybe mix the ratios of what we've got. Either let's do way more Necromancers or way more Ferrets. Leveled up. I think that's a level up sign. What's the green nickel? We got an extraordinary artifact, that's what we had got. Okay, so we've got 21 that time. That's pretty good, or felt better at least. Yeah, let's change the dynamic a bit. We'll do more even split. To increase the Necromancer's damage. When a spirit disappears, there's a 1% chance that the Necromancer will conjure a ghost orb that orbits around your cursor. Well, that sounds good. Depending on the damage it does, of course. Okay. Yeah, just still need more mystic orbs. Right, let's see how we do with the increase in the number of explosions we've got going on. Oh, I've got something going around my orb. There it goes. That orb there, chasing my cursor. There's a ×2 down there, I can just see it. Don't know how much damage that's actually doing. Doesn't feel like a great deal, if I'm honest. So we essentially cleared layer 8 there, or we did clear layer 8. Which I feel like is more than we have been doing recently. We've got another extraordinary artifact. Let's get another exploder. going to reduce the vertical blast chance. To do these orbs, that they inflict 30% of the click axe damage. We don't have that good of a click axe for that. Let's do the Necrowmancer damage. When a spirit disappears, so that's increasing the curse even further. So when a spirit disappears, and then that's Necromancer damage. I'm mixing and matching what I'm focusing on here. So we've got quite a lot into the curse. And the ghost orb, then what's this? Auto click damage. Let's go in on Necromancer damage. Fireflies spawned today. I am tempted to see if we can get through layer 9 yet. Oh, we need to reset the mine. Oh, legendary artifact, that's nice. Okay, 250 blocks remaining. $100 blocks remaining. $50 blocks. Below the line, don't think we're gonna. Ooh, it's gonna be close if we manage it or not, I think. Right, 10 seconds. Oh, just by the skin of our teeth, that fairy saved the day there. Like this artifact as well. No. Can't get everything. It's nearly time. When I'm ready, we must enact swift and severe vengeance upon the evil Geomancer and all kin of the mountain. The only way forward will be destroying them all. Okay, we're getting vengeful as a tree. We've unlocked another node, so we can become more powerful. Keep digging, our time will come soon. So a new generic damage node has been unlocked in the Evertree located near the center. It's a good way to spend your pale orbs. Okay, let's have a look. So increasing damage to all sources again. Okay, that's nice. Got 20 extraordinary. Lots for platinum there. So let's set that to layer 10 and just see how we do on layer 10. We've got another ascension point to spend. And then we don't quite get a new row yet, but we will get one after we clear layer 10. Not sure I'm seeing any good things to select for this build, which has got to be the refueling for the digger, I think. What else is going on? Okay, let's see what layer 10 is like. So all of those explosions didn't take out any of the cobalt. Are our rabbit employees actually helping? So you've got a ×2 and you're plus 78 damage. Oh, I just tried to pull back from hitting that fairy just a bit too late. I mean, yeah, the curse, I do like the fragile curse. +2. Can I just get one? No. I tried to just inch close enough just to only set off one of those, but I was not fortunate enough. So we've got our first ancient orbs, loads of luminous, and we got to level up. Can I forward anything in the level up that we want? It's got multi-bomb. When a block with the bomb effect is destroyed, there's now a 30% chance of an additional bomb. Let's see the seismic. Oh, I did just want to check the museum and see if there was something about coal from other non-coal minerals, because there are some level up bonuses and ascension bonuses that talk specifically about coal. But I don't think we see it as we get deeper. No, I don't think we do. Yeah, I think we need to be doing layer 6 through to 8 regularly. Okay, let's return to this. So this we can we max the curse? We can. That's good. What's this? The auto click damage. So this, what does this, where does this take us? It takes us to more, we'll grant the damage bonus, so that's more damage bonus. When a spirit is visited, there's a 1% chance the Necrowmancer will grant a reward multiplier buff. Then auto click damage. We don't have enough ancient orbs for any of that just yet. Let's save our mystic orbs for the block curse. Let's go. Not that we're going to get any mystic orb. Whoa, look at all these artifacts. A legendary down here. We've got one of the orbs. Well, hopefully you can get through these in the time we've got left. There we go. There's another one here. So damage bonus 54. Got a fair number of orbs now. Going around the cursor. Okay, so not actually a million miles away from completing layer 10 there. We've got a new Axite, Linenite, Cobalite, Argarine, Illimite, Rutile, Brookite, Erethite, so we've got quite a lot of new units off the back of that. So what do I want them to be? So you're doing 625 damage per hit. How long it rests? Ghost Orb chance. When his spirit disappears, there's a chance that Necrowmancer will curse a random block, applying the fragile block effect to it, which reduces the health to 1 and causes it to grant additional. So 0.22. I wonder if that's actually 22%. Because I feel like it does happen reasonably often. When his spirit, no, not enough for us. No, that is 0.22. How much the spirit does on blocks. So maybe the ferrets aren't for damage. Maybe we should use the ferrets for some damage, but the idea is actually that let me try something. So in the Ascensions, oh I didn't, we've got some more units to get actually. So let's get more Necromancers. Let's go back to Ascension. Then we did get a little bit lucky with fairies that run, if I'm honest. But we spoke about these two maybe not playing nicely together. So all explosion damage increased by 2, however the size is reduced. Or when an explosion occurs, there's a 5% chance let's get rid of that one for now. Is there any others that are worth getting instead? No, I don't think there is. Let's just try that to see if that makes any kind of noticeable difference. We have leveled up. Let's continue to do seismic activity. So increase the damage bonus. Yeah, so that's... Oh, I can't anywhere near afford that, in fact. Auto-click chance. Maybe it is worth refunding some of these horizontal blast chance. Let's just get to that. What's this? When a spirit disappears, there's a 1% chance that the Necromancer will grant a reward multiplier buff. Damage buff. Oh, that's needs 6. Right. Okay, so let's see how we fare with that. We almost did layer 10, but we did get a little bit lucky with how our fairies worked that round. So the explosion should be bigger, but do less damage now. Trying to get this ×2 that's down here. It takes a whole lot of clicks. In fact, I wonder if the moons do more damage than our click attack does these days. So we got about the same in terms of progress there. Maybe a bit worse, actually. Is there enough for one more unit? Get another ferret. Celestial blessings. Okay, just random guys getting help. So let's try one more time just to try and get an impression of whether this is good or not. We did get a few luminous orbs. To get the damage buff percentage chance. Right, let's put it all in the multiplier. Oh, I can anyway. Let's go. Hopefully level up this round as well. Wonder if the ferrets purposefully avoid the middle to make way for the drill, essentially. They're a little bit better, but within margin of error. Really. So I think we do just still need more mystic orbs. See the reward multiplier. Let's take the damage. Oh, still can't afford that. Okay, let's go back to layer 7, was it? Six. Let's do 6. And hopefully we can tear through them fairly quickly. Reset. Gonna multiply it. I mean, my little orbs are actually doing pretty good damage. So I just, starting to struggle to do damage here. So we've gotten down to layer 8, which is pretty good going, to be fair. The multiplier's up at 29, which is excellent. I thought the 214 was the Mystic Orb amount then, and I was about to get excited. So damage multiplier. More reward multiplier. What are we up to? 26 seconds, 2 damage, 8 times all rewards. To the Evertree. So let's get that fragile chance up. So still need a fair bit into that. Didn't get any luminous orbs, or if we did... Oh, we did, because we can afford that now. Can't afford the ancient orb ones. It's going to do that, because we do a lot of the cursed blocks, actually. Yeah, so the rewards we get from the clicked fragile blocks are also multiplied by 3, if we can afford it from somewhere. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad path to follow, actually. So then goals and bonuses, let's start our new day. I wonder if when I start this I should try and get them all off kilter from each other, so start clicking them so they're not all in a straight line, so that the bombs affect more area. I got the multiplier up to 25. You guys are making good progress. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've got the perk actually that damages blocks higher up when it clicks. Hopefully I do. We should double check. I think I do because we didn't actually even have a use for all of our ascension points, so I would have done that. In fact, I'm sure I did. So 18, so not bad. Ascension. Yes. So that is now luminous orbs over on this side. So getting closer to maxing that. How many luminous orbs to increase this even more? Oh, we can't afford that already, actually. And then ancient orbs. Nice. Be good to get that maxed out. Let's go. Right, so let's get these all off kilter a bit if we can. Okay, maybe not perfect, but better than the previous run. Black Curse is working well. I say only a 13 times multiplier, 17. So yeah, so the fragile blocks now, are increased by our level ups, the amount of multiplier of material they've got in them, but also now because of our bonuses. So I can't even see what that's at. That's at 3,000 nickel per hit on the fragile ones. That's gold. I can't really read that. Was that 2,000 gold? Oh, 60. Okay, yeah, that must have worked pretty well. So drops next to all completed layers are increased by 10. So do we start even earlier? Yeah, let's start at layer 3. Let's reset the mine. I think I said 4. We didn't level up, but we've got plenty to spend. So we need ancient orbs for that. It's probably worth doing a click axe size since we're getting a lot more of that. We don't really need the stock because we get to get this damage. Let's get the curse chance first though. So the orbs do 30% of the click axe damage. And now click axe damage is further increased by the number of current left mouse button stocks, which is 9. So that's 0. By 0.1, so that's 10%. Increases the damage of the click axe. So that's going to help our click axe and our moons. Let's get the vertical blast chance for our ferrets. Okay. So there is still plenty of stuff that wants mystic orbs. I was just working then if we should start earlier or later in the mines. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's make sure we get all the any other multipliers we see. On our way down, try and get that multiplier sky high. $33, $37. Okay, now we start looking up. Okay, 41 multiplier. $45. Okay. I think that was pretty good. 210. Holy smokes. And we got 2 level ups. Let's do the seismic activity. A block effect spirit adds a new block effect, conjuring a spirit. The spirit moves side to side upwards, inflicting 10 damage. Damage is further increased by Ferret exploder spirit damage. Okay, let's get that next, since we kind of have like a fairly strong spirit focused build. Do we want to spend any in this? Click axe damage. Click axe reward multiplier. Can't afford that anyway. So what's that? Click axe max stock. Increase the number of stocks recovered at a time. That's pretty good. Click X damage. Let's get more of those orbs. This all requires luminous. Okay, so let's get you upgraded. Vertical blast size. Horizontal blast size. Horizontal blast chance. Vertical blast chance. Okay, and now we're into luminous orbs. So let's go to, are any of these mystic still? Nope. Well, let's do fairy mystic. So what we've got here. Let's do they knock more top level blocks away. Let's do a layer 10 9. Let's do a layer 9 run. Reset. And let's go. Yeah, so I think letting the orbs go over stuff is actually a pretty good strategy. Now that I've got them. I got so distracted by the amount of mystic orbs I got, I didn't see how many of the individual materials I actually collected. That's pretty good. More sit. Okay, the damage buff effect of ancient orbs. Ancient. Luminous. When a spirit appears, there's a 4% chance that the next one will grant an auto-click buff. Let's increase that. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I was going to start from layer 10 then, actually. Never mind. We're quite easily clearing layer 9. I wonder if we'll be able to clear layer 10 actually, if we start at layer 10. Yeah, look how much our click axe is going. Actually, an insane amount. Need more damage though. Even at that speed, we're not doing a lot of damage really. So an extraordinary Neptunite. Manage our units. Let's get another exploder. Have we passed any goals? Or just cobalt? Um, 31 luminous orbs, and we got a level up. Okay, so we want to save up 3 to get the spirit block effect. So let's do click axe damage because we were just getting so much then. Click axe multi-stock hit. Damage multiplier. That's also a damage multiplier. Okay, so it's increased by 40%, depending on how many. The click axe damage is further increased by the number of current left mouse button stock. And it is that 40% per stock? Or a maximum of 40%? We've done the golden bonuses. Right, let's go to layer 10. Reset the mine. And we get a whole different tier of ascension bonuses after this as well, actually. So let us go. So I've got 13. Let's help the digger go down. Yeah, so look at all that click axe damage. So 98 blocks left in layer 10. 32 should do it. I think we've done it. Not quite. 4 left. Pretty cool. Ooh, 141 of those. And a new ascension. What have you got for us, tree? Keep digging. Okay. But we have unlocked the new tier in the ascension. So what have we got? Whenever a unit is buffed by the rabbit supervisor, that buff is permanent. Okay. Damage buffs are now permanent. Units can now be buffed 2 times by the rabbit supervisor. At the start of the new day, you will automatically have 3 ghost orbs, which orbit around your cursor in 50%. Okay, so I think we do that. And the oh. I thought we had another one in stock then, actually. Are the orbs that good? So Starfall, every 4 seconds, the explosion inflicts damage equal to 20 times your level. We're level 73. That's actually a heck of a lot of damage. Let's start at level 11, just to have fun with the Starfall. At level up, we haven't got enough. So we got lots of mystic orbs, lots of luminous orbs, and lots of ancient orbs added. We get a 20% to all orbs bonus from that ascension level. I think we must have. Okay, what? Let's not just be willy-nilly. Let's focus. So let's get the reward multipliers out. Let's get the damage buff. Ghost orb chance. Auto click effect. Auto click effect, so they're probably both good as well. Ah, these are both ancient orbs. I thought these would be luminous orbs. Right, click axe reward rate, click axe damage. So let's take some off of you to try and get these up. Nice. So we've got lots of luminous, lots of mystic as well. So let's get the fireflies upgraded a bunch. So increase the beam damage by a heck of a lot. Firefly spirit. When interacting with a firefly, 1% chance for spirits to be created. Okay. Got plenty of those. When interact fire, so that's more increase of the orbital laser from our fireflies. An insane increase in the damage it does. So now there's a 20% chance of our orbital laser. Topmost blocks. More chance of it being a blue firefly. And that's more topmost blocks again. If a blue firefly exists on the screen without being interacted with. Okay. Exits the screen. Firefly spirit damage does a lot more. Now that's ancient orb territory. Whenever an explosion occurs, add a 1% chance to to spawn a firefly. Okay, that might work well for us. Let's do the beam. Okay, what else is wobbling at me? Okay, horizontal blast chance. Let's do vertical blast chance. So that's 42%. Vertical blast size. Horizontal blast size. That's the chance. That's the chance. Let's do the size. Let's just do the rabbit supervisor a little bit. So buff duration. So the damage buff. The teleport damage is probably just fairly weak. But the buff damage we want to increase. Teleport frequency we want to increase for sure. Okay. Buff speed. Okay. What's this? Buff area. Got anything else wobbling at us? What are these? Mystic orbs, yep. We've got plenty of those, so let's get the drill. Okay, and we've got doing the starfall, so let's go to our max floor. Let's go. Ooh. Do you want to see one of our orbital lasers or our fairies? And explosions have a, I think, 1% chance of spawning a fairy. There's one. I mean, we've got 20% chance of the orbital laser. I've not seen it yet. Oh, what the heck's happening here? I mean, we've nearly done floor 11, to be fair. Just we're getting towards the center of the earth here. There we go, that was the orbital laser. Right, we definitely did layer 11. Spessarite, Magnanite, Palolite. Oh wow, we're going to get a lot more. Oh wait, loads and loads and loads more. Oh, of course, and we're getting Ascension. You've done it! Oh! I have been fully restored. I may once again protect the forest, but we must not stop now. I have unlocked another node for you. Become more powerful, my children. Dig into the deepest earth. Find more essence for me. I will do so much more than merely protect us. With enough power, I could save us. A new generic damage node has been unlocked in the Evertree. You've received an ascension point. Okay. We need to get to layer 12. Yes, this is the 40% retroactive that has been helping us. So let's get the buffs are permanent to the end of the day from the rabbit. And we'll get a few more rabbits with the extra units we just got. Yeah, let's get, why not? Let's get 10. Let's get 10. We'll adjust that if we start to see problems. Level up. Let's get the spirit block chance. And then the Evertree. Yeah, plenty to unlock here. Oh wow, we got so many ancient orbs. So I don't think we need that just yet. But let's get the auto click chance. Increases the damage bonus, yep, to resurrected. Increases the damage bonus against, yep. Yep. Resurrection buff duration. Let's just, oh, that's costly. That was expensive overall. Reward multiplier, let's do that. Oh, let's come back to these. So that's the buff size. You're all ancient orbs. What were you? Luminous orbs. Oh, that's ancient. So vertical blast chance, almost at 60%. So we've maxed out the Pro Necromancers. So Firefly Spirit, Firefly Descent. Whenever explosion occurs, there's now a 2% chance to spawn a Firefly. The Space Beam has a 30% chance. 40% chance. Like nearly 20% chance for a spirit to spawn from a Firefly. Okay, we're getting what I feel like is pretty strong now. Okay, let's do layer 12 just to see how we do. Let's go. Space laser. Space laser, gosh. Oh, there's a spirit block. Serious damage needed. What is it? Multiplier block there as well. Okay, I think that we did layer 12. No, not quite. Can't see the blocks though. Right, we've got the one that clicks the higher up blocks, so hopefully we are. I think we are going to get an ascension point there. I think we did that. So, an uncommon artifact. Okay, so at least 3 new units. I can feel it. We've got green text now. It emanates from the north and envelops me in its warm, reassuring embrace. It's their fear. They know what is coming. Sitting upon the highest mountain, looking down upon us. Not for long. You're doing wonderful work. I've never been so proud. Together we will reclaim what is ours. I'm getting a We the Bad Guy vibes. I am starting to get We're the Bad Guy vibes. Right, Ascension. Cool, got the final layer. All orbs 40% retroactive. Okay, we've got some upgrading to do. what's on this layer? So the fox miner. We don't have a fox miner. Drill overdrive. I'm not sure what that is. When the drill runs out of fluid, it explodes. Reward modifiers are permanent until the end of the day. Let's do that one for now. Okay, let's level up what we can. So the curse is when a block with another spirit will be created. Okay. Right, now lots to spend in here. Let's focus on our bombers first. So it's 80% chance to do the vertical blast. And now 80% to do the horizontal. And we've maxed our ferrets and necromancers. What's going on with our rabbits? Units buffed by the rabbit have their damage multiplied further. The speed, the rabbits, teleport frequency, buff area even further. Oh, the damage delay is reduced, where they now do even more damage when they teleport. Increase the area of blocks damaged by. Okay, so we've now maxed out our rabbits as well. Still don't really need that click recovery. And then this is the last chain. Oh, increase our generic damage. We missed that last time. So we've done a lot more damage now. Then we're not going to be able to, or are we? No, we're not going to be able to max out everything to do with fireflies this run. But very close. And then we can put stuff into the drill. In fact, we already can. That's Mystic Orbs. Drill damage. Drill overdrive reward. Okay, there's lots still to do in the drill area. Not really been paying attention what's what. I think all good though. Okay. Let's go again. There's so many numbers going on, everything's glitching. We are getting close to the center of the Earth. All of our fairies are spawning too high. The drill hasn't even got to us, there it is. It's going to be even longer for the Necromancer bullets. There we go. There's a ×2 multiplier if we can destroy it, which we might not be able to. There we go. Starting to do some damage to it at least. We've got 150 blocks left in the layer. $33. It's gonna be close. 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. We're gonna get another ascension point. We're very close. The anticipation is frustrating. I've unlocked one final node for you. Use its power to crack the earth. Now go, return to the mine. You must finish this task. Yeah, Starting to feel like we're the bad guys. Oh, can't. Oh, we haven't got enough pale orbs. Well, didn't see that coming. These, what do these need? Luminous. I'm going to come back on some of these just to follow this path. There we go. Just get some that cost that currency. That's only Mystic Orbs. That's only Mystic Orbs. Okay. We're probably about what we can do then. Right, let's start at the top, just for fun, and see if we can get the pale orbs we need. We can level up something. Multi-bomb, what's this? Oh, hidden ores. Let's get one of these ascensions. Yeah, let's do the... You can be buffed twice by the rabbits. Okay, let's start from floor 1. Let's get 2 of each. Let's go. And then we want to be getting multipliers. Oh yeah, if we get space lasers all the way from down here, that would be good as well. But we ideally want multipliers, and there we go. Well, we're at 69 multiplier anyway. And hopefully, oh, 77 multiplier. I mean, these spirits going up, if they're just going to be doing damage to blocks the whole way, which they are. 81 multiplier. I wonder if I'm moving too quickly to see any of the butterflies. I keep calling them butterflies. I do mean the fairies. Oh wow! So we've cleared down to layer 8. That's pretty. Oh, we didn't even get one pale orb. So Starfall. I wonder if the. Okay. So, yep, we've done all the layers. Got 30 extraordinary. We just need a few more artifacts. Mine quartz, tungsten, molybdenum. A few more of those. We've got 28 extra seconds, 2.3 damage, and 9 times reward. Yeah, I wonder if the multiplier to how much miscellaneous material we get is just so much better lower down that it doesn't actually matter. And we should just start down there. Let's just see if we haven't got anything we can spend in the Evertree. We've maxed this out. We've maxed this out. I think we've maxed. Yeah, so it is just the drill. Try and remember that for next time. Don't know why I did that rather than the ones we've already been putting them into. Okay. Right, let's go. Are we going to get to... Oh, here we go. Here's all our artifacts we're missing. Hello, drill. Says uranium. I thought all of the spells then were like black holes or something was forming. Yeah, I can't even read how big that number is we're getting for the miscellaneous blocks. So 151 blocks left in this layer. Gosh, we're going to be... I don't think we're going to do it this round, but we're pretty close. I can't scroll down any further. Or maybe we'll do it. Done it. Oh, out of time. A Tunite. Caronite. Escalite. Fuchsite, Foxlite. Okay, we're getting a lot of legendary there. Oh, we did do it. Oh, what's happening to our badger friend? Are we the bad guys? I've never felt so powerful. I have the capability now. I can do what must be done. No longer shall they look down upon me. No longer shall they threaten my forest. No, not just that. I must not be complacent. I must not make the same mistake. I must look to the future. I will protect my forest, no matter the cost. That is what I am here to do. The kin of the mountain must be eliminated in their entirety. But the truth is, in order to really protect this place forevermore, I must rid the world of all kin. Your kind cannot be trusted. It is only a matter of time before I am victim to more betrayal. I am sorry, my children. You've done so much for me, and I will always keep you in my heart. You will not be forgotten. It's time for you to go. Please, close your eyes. Goodbye, my children. I love you. Heh, I had a feeling that would work. There is nothing to fear. Open your eyes and behold, the evil Geomancer has left us. I apologize for the scare. I have no intention of taking such extreme measures, but I knew the evil Geomancer was listening to my words. It was my intention to frighten him, to claim to take such an extreme measures as to really convince him that it would not be in his best interest to stick around. It's my hope that this keeps the forest secure without resorting to violence. I couldn't have done it without you, my children. I will forever be in your debt. Now let's enjoy some peace and quiet. Congratulations! You can keep playing if you want. You'll see that the evil Geomancer has mysteriously reappeared. There is no story reason for this, and it is strictly related to gameplay. Canonically, the evil Geomancer has left the forest. And we've got one final ascension point. Wow. What a cool game. Oh, and we've got our stats of everything we've done. I mean, that was counting up before, but yeah. Billions of miscellaneous. Millions of tin. Yeah, it's weird we've got a lot of and what we haven't. So not very much wood. And then millions of uranium already. Okay guys, if you enjoyed the video, we've been playing Kin and Quarry, available over on Steam. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want more content like this. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!